Thus begins a new windy day cycle of Animal Crossing. This time, Cephalobot is fully functional. Each tentacle is like Dr. Octorok, but can either destroy or create life. And I'm sure that's the cue for some of you to just click off the video. It's been nice. Thanks for stopping by. But yes, welcome. This will be the Christmas arc. We're gonna do one each day, up to Toy Day. And then I'm gonna determine whether or not I want to keep going. I mean, there will always be the chance that I'm gonna visit Animal Crossing. But whether or not I do these regular videos until I try out the DLC, well, that's a different story. Once my teacher caught me passing a note and I had to read it aloud. It said, "I hate pop music." I was lying. I wanted to impress this girl, Debbie. She liked prog rock. What even is prog rock? It's program rock. It's programmed rock music. How do you not know that? Okay. So, health update. I'm feeling... I woke up today with a nasty headache. And that just always puts a damper on my mood and my day. So that sucked. But, I went and did the test. Because I bought a rapid one. I'm okay, in that regard at least. Just, you know, it's a little scary this time of year, but I will say the headache has gone down. My hearing is, I think, mostly back. I'm wondering if I'm gonna end up losing, like, a small chunk of it. Maybe 5%. But, when I blow my nose, I still kind of... my ears pop in a weird way from the ear infection. So maybe I just need to go to an ear doctor and have them suck out the detritus. Is that how that works? I don't even really know. I know this is a very fun conversation for a cute baby animal game. That's why some of us choose to live in this virtual world of Animal Crossing, as opposed to the real life. Is that a dung beetle? Pushing a snowball? Pom-Pom, you see that? Catch it. Today's totally a great day. Sunny days are my absolute fave. On a sunny day, it feels like anything is possible. Flower hell. So, yeah, still feeling just mildly funky. I think what happened was this. This is my best guess. Okay, so I got sick like 2 weeks ago. It was a pretty nasty cold. That then mutated into an ear infection, which can happen, and did happen. And then I took antibiotics. That fucked with my esophagus and stomach and made it hard to eat much of anything. And the medicine was also just kind of like brain fogging me. So then, my ear infection starts going away, but my eating is not great. Okay, and then, just as I'm feeling better, I think I got sick again. I think I got another cold. Which is weird because I haven't really even been around people, but just going to stores, buying food, you know, who fucking knows? So yeah, this time of year is not my favorite. This is the disease time of year, and you know, a number of holiday parties were canceled, and it just sucks, bro. Who's bro? Scoot knows who bro is, guaranteed. Hey, Cephalobot, guess what I'm thinking right now? What are you thinking of? Let's see. Well, you love naps, so perhaps you're thinking of a dream you had? That's crazy, how'd you know? I had a dream I was in a big old bucket of chocolate pie. I ate and I ate. There's always more. It's too easy with you, your thoughts are written all over your face. No, I might have snacks on my face, but my thoughts are inside my face, not on it. Cephalobot, you're finally here. What's up? It's that time of day when I really want a snack, but I don't want to ruin my appetite either. Is today Thursday? I always feel so spacey on Thursday. Splendid! Maybe it's all the soccer I've been doing. Turns out it's actually exercise. Looking for a rap session with Cephalobot, are you? Oh, are you just Jacques? I love what they've done here with the stone. Just think of the potential. I'm a dancer and this is my canvas. What do you mean dancers don't use canvas? I'm a dancer painter. I know there's like sub-personalities, so I'm wondering if they're different in some way. You know, you can always come talk to me about anything, right? Like if you don't know what kind of socks to wear with faux alligator boots, the answer is no socks. But seriously, we can talk about anything. It doesn't have to be sock related. Alright, well, you know, I've got this, penile explosion issue that happened the other day. I was wondering, do you know what causes that? Cephalobot's like, actually, I can fix that. My people have perfected the penile arts. Cephalobot will be here for 2 days before he learns that this place is disgusting. And then he just leaves. I'm now just amassing jar. Ooh, this one's weird. It's like alien froggy. There's also a clown gyroid. So happy to see you, child. I try to be a good listener. You can talk to me anytime. Child. My tropical muumuu was from Inoka. I wasn't sure that I could pull off this look, but I feel better in it the longer I wear it, child. I've never really liked Thursdays. My best friend had music lessons on Thursday, so I had no one to play with those afternoons, child. Huh. I really hate Thursdays. There's a news story about how Mike Tyson would knock out his sparring partners quickly so he could watch Tom and Jerry. And I'm like, that is truly excellent taste. If it was Garfield, though, I also like how that's news. Speaking of news, news behind a paywall is the worst fucking thing. And it's immediately something I will click off of. And look elsewhere. As a kid, though, you know, my parents would watch the news, and it's like, well... After you hear it, it becomes the olds. And I guess I just didn't really have any interest. I mean, I want to know what's going on to a degree, but so much news is just depressing. I think on purpose. But, well, I mean, I know on purpose because that's what makes money. Like, the good stories and, like, the chill ones aren't as exciting. And we could blame the organizations. And I'm happy to do so. But also, it is human nature to stop traffic and look at an accident. People have morbid curiosity. I've tried to disconnect myself from as much negativity and drama outside of my own life as possible. I think part of it is getting older. Another part of it is just being in a better place mentally. And another part of it is just like how I want to spend my time. What limited time we have on this planet. Because again, it's a byproduct of getting older when you look ahead and you're like, double my age is 72. Oh wow, I got a real painting. So I want to, I want to spend my time productively, and I want to create and try to enjoy life. That said, I get bored as fuck in the winter. And yesterday I had I already have my depression stuff that I deal with. Which again, I actually actively work on that and try not to just let it overtake me, because it's not, I'm not gonna let that shit win. But combine that with like boredom, and it's not that I'm not busy, it's just sometimes there are things I'd rather be doing than sitting home. And with like everyone kind of canceling holiday parties and a lot of staying inside, I can play a lot of video games, and that'll keep me entertained for a while, but I need a little more than that sometimes. Being human fucking is tough, and there's a lot of things that one must do, not just physically, but also mentally, to stay afloat. Splendid. Alas, at a museum. I'm missing one fossil. One. Ah, yes. Anyway, so yeah, we talked about disease, existential crisis. I already did a video about the Matrix movie, which, here's a little spoiler. I didn't think it was good. I wasn't exactly expecting the most amazing product. I wasn't expecting this to be like a revolutionary movie. or a resurrectionary movie. But yeah, it was pretty much a huge mess, in my opinion. And you can watch my full coverage of that somewhere on the Full Sauce channel. Though, as I said in the review, the thing that was most interesting about The Matrix, both the first one and, you know, the best of The Matrix, are the philosophical things. And I think that some of the ideas in the new one, like some of the existential shit that I was just talking about, definitely is covered in a messy way, and it could have been a lot better. But at least there is some stuff to think about. It's weird because this movie felt like it was ambitious in some ways, and in other ways it was just sloppy and lazy. Really, really weird combination of those two things. I'm gonna make a goddamn pizza. I've waited so long to make this pizza. So, I was listening to The Doors because the fucking one of the movie trailers for The Matrix had The Doors. Again, some Marvel movie, I don't know what it is, it was weird looking, but it's such a missed opportunity to do People Are Strange and not for a Doctor Strange trailer. But while I was watching the previews for the Matrix, there was California Dreaming. There's the song Beast of Burden by the Rolling Stones for a movie called Dog. People Are Strange, and then Batman had Something in the Way, and then Spider-Man opened with a classic rock song, and Matrix had White Rabbit. Listen, I'm happy to hear great songs that I absolutely love. But, I wonder if this is just the trend. How long has this trend been going for? I don't know. Will it continue? Probably. Anyway, I was listening to The Doors, and I think, especially the song The End, Robbie Krieger is a fantastic guitarist. In the context of The Doors, as like his own kind of guitarist, like there's a video of him doing the national anthem at a hockey game, and I'm like, yeah, But as a... Oh, where am I? I'm in the wrong place. What am I doing? As a guitarist in The Doors, he's fantastic. And that band had some really great songs. A lot of nonsense. Like, people worship Jim Morrison. And his poetry and lyrics are always, like, you know... Some people really, like, put a lot of, like, stock in them. Like, they're these mystical things. Dude was just, like, writing weird shit. Some of it was because he was real high. A lot of it might have been that. it's evocative of some interesting imagery, but it doesn't usually. A lot of the more weird songs I listen to, and I'm just like, does this mean anything? Nice. But his voice was great, and the whole band was great. And I also listened to Plastic Ono Band. And that album hurts to listen to, in a good way, but it was Lennon's first solo album, and I think it's his best. I'm actually kind of upset at myself for not having put it on the top list of albums, because I forgot how much it meant to me. And again, you really, like, see him as a person, as, you know, a flawed, hurt, but also really, really artistically powerful human being who could transfer all these complex emotions into his music. Plastic Ono Band is a really raw album. It's actually kind of hard to listen to at times, but some of the songs on there, Working Class Hero especially, is a song that I think a lot of people would latch onto right now. The song Mother just destroys me. And Well, Well, Well is great. It's just more of a, like a rock song. I like how the bass line kind of fucks up, like, because it's such a loose recording. Like, some of the bass line moments, I think it's Klaus Vormann playing bass. He just fucks up the bass and they just left it in. But yeah, Lennon's voice on that album is great. It just, the whole Let It Be thing, the Get Back thing, inspired me to listen to it again. And Joe was listening to it, and I said, let me listen. I kind of fell out of the whole Lennon thing, because there's a mystique around him where, you want to talk about overrated. You know, people, there's so many books about that dude. But one of the reasons, I think, is because he's a flawed human being, and not this, like, perfect person. Like, he really is someone to look at and be like, okay, well, that's a shame, but I don't want to do that, and I don't want to be that. And that's really what kind of happened in his own life. He even says it in the song Mother. But, again, the older I get, the more I'm willing to view people like these rock gods as just human beings who could write good songs. And as much as I like Paul and his granny shit, there is something really raw and intriguing about that album. So, I'm not trying to convince anybody. However you feel about Lennon or anybody else, or any of these guys that I talk about, that's on you. You know, you're feel how you want, whether or not you like their music, them as people. But I've got a lot out of that music in my life, and it continues to almost be like an anesthetic for when shit gets really tough. So yeah, Plastic Ono Band, pretty amazing album for its time, and maybe his best. Also, imagine how Sean Lennon must feel this time of year. So this is Christmas, that song. Or like, imagine being Sean Lennon, you lose your dad at 5, and then you walk into a store, and here's a Beatles number. Or here's the song Beautiful Boy, which is about him. You know what I mean? Like, you have all these reminders of the most difficult thing in your life, which is losing a father. Who, by the way, John, as shitty as he was in many respects, was actually a very good father to Sean. And then you go on Twitter if you're Sean Lennon, and then people tell you how terrible of a person your father was. Based on one article that they read without actually reading the article, but maybe just the headline or a reblog that they read. Doesn't make some of it not true. But imagine that. Imagine losing your father, having to hear the music of your father, and people worship him, and then people just straight up tell you, with no reservations whatsoever, your dad was a piece of shit. What a life that dude must live. Yeah. Anyway, I know this is Animal Crossing. I've treated these Animal Crossing things kind of like a podcast. I like expressing my thoughts. Sometimes, you know, it's better to just keep your thoughts on the inside. It doesn't really matter. I like to, I do like to share some of my thoughts, but not all are necessary to share. And I think that's I've said this before. It's the whole idea of social media in general. You know, internet is not bad. I love internet. But I think when you're able to type in such a short, like, series of words and sentences, you can really forget that you're accessing, like, a lot of people in the world. And that sometimes your actions have consequences and, you know, can hurt other people and yourself. So, a little bit of restraint on the internet, where maybe a thought comes to your mind and then you think, well, maybe I don't need to type this. I think that would be a really great way to mitigate how social media is actually probably fractionating us further and just leading to a fuckload of angry, bitter people that witch hunt and get emotional, upset, and live their lives on the internet in a painful way. I lived my life on the internet in high school because I was a fucking nerd and I had, you know, some social skills that were lacking. And I learned them over time and I grew into myself. But I'll always be the dude that spent hours and hours in a Half-Life server. Or, you know, the hours and hours of reading about Star Wars shit. And playing Warcraft 3 custom games and loving Nintendo games while other people liked Sega or Sony. Or liking classic rock and just rock music in general while everyone else in my grade loved rap. Like, I'll always be that dude and I'll always appreciate those people. I've always been the person who didn't have money, so I can appreciate having money. And that kind of leads me to a lot of conflicting thoughts and experiences and you know, not being desired as a friend or otherwise when I was younger. And then the opposite happening because, you know, you become internet famous streamer man. It's a lot. It's a lot to go through. It's a lot of changes very quickly, and adapting to that and still trying to find some happiness has turned me into who I am, which is not always a bad thing. There's a line from a Blur song. He goes, "I'm not that good, but I'm not that bad." I think he says he's a 40-pound gorilla. So I may not be a 40-pound gorilla, but, you know, I'm trying to just come to terms with my place in the world and who I am and what I do and my audience size and my ambitions, my goals, and what I can do to stay happy amidst, let's just say, a world that is right now not particularly friendly. So, oh look, Jacques is acting like the audience right now. Hey, Jack, what if we got a new reaction behind the dong? Anyway, to follow up all of what I just said, take a look at this. The fuck happened there? Hey, I feel like I've seen a lot of you today. Or am I seeing you a lot, or do I just feel that way? I had the weirdest dream last night. I dreamt about flying. It was cool. It's like I was a bird way up high where I could see everything. Then I got hungry and I couldn't figure out how to land. Deep. Drake. Deep. I need a gold ornament so I can make like a little Christmas tree. Celia's running. Oh, she just really wanted to see that fountain, I guess. I think having the whole flawed individual discussion in relation to John Lennon, who, you know, wrote songs that people still sing to this day and you know, talk about and play. The thing is, at the time, there was no internet, so there was a lot more mystery. Now everybody is online, available. You can read about what they're thinking. You can hear about them. The mystery of celebrity isn't as much of a thing. But yet, I think for some people the hero worship is still there. And, you know, that I think that could be a problem because everyone is ultimately still just people. It's like having an actor tell you how they feel about global politics. Like, why the fuck do you want an actor to tell you how they feel about this topic? They pretend to be donkeys for a living. But I think we do have, as a people, we look for guidance because things are so confusing, and especially, you know, we don't really even know what we're doing here on this planet. And so, for me, that leads to the easy, obvious answer of, well, if someone looks like they know what they're talking about, and they have a lot of confidence when they say it, then maybe they do. But that doesn't always have the best results, does it? Though I would say if Lennon was alive for the Twitter generation, massive shitposter. Massive troll. And I think it would be kind of... Even though he and Paul really did love each other, I have a feeling he would be dissing Paul's granny shit. It would certainly be something. I'm just gonna leave that pizza there. Maybe Scoot wants it, I don't know. Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I still don't know who the fuck Ted is. I'm gonna just make this. I have a little bit of at the moment my my stomach is a little indigested. Again, like you needed to know this. Like this whole Animal Crossing thing was just TMI. It was just a lot of like mind vomit. But I'll say on top of everything I've discussed as a final kind of sign off on this Animal Crossing part 1 of 3 leading up to Toy Day. I am enormously lucky that people actually have any interest in what I have to say or my music. Like a YouTuber making music. What? Well, who cares? I mean, most don't, but some do. And, you know, people actually do want me to continue the mental diarrhea that I've delivered to you just now. And people want to listen to it, and I am enormously lucky that people care. Even though I'm in a much more reserved place about, you know, the boundaries between my audience and myself, and what all that means, and not mistaking internet affection. I would say that it strikes me on a semi-daily basis that I really appreciate having this audience, and I appreciate people listening to me, and I appreciate people watching my streams. Most of the time I don't like to get this deep on topics, but today felt like, in some ways, it felt like the right time for it. And I just wanted to discuss some stuff. So thank you for allowing me to do so. And just thank you for watching me play video games. It's a lot of fun. I love doing it. That's why you see as much video stuff, even though I'm still doing less than I used to. I love doing it, and I want to keep doing it, so I will. I don't know when you'll see this, but maybe you'll have seen my Christmas ideas. So, if you have, I hope you enjoyed. Anyway, part 2 in just a second. Thanks again.
It's me, Christmas Scoot. Look at the Christmas Scoot. I'm gonna review it. I'm gonna praise it.
Allow me to translate what Scoot just said. Hi, it's me, Christmas Scoot. I'll be your host for the evening. Give me a present. I thought that was easy to understand. Well, it's Toy Day. Toys are good. They're less good when they just fill up space. And you don't actually, like, touch the toys. But that's, you know, that's what happens to every Oh, sorry, Scoot. Jesus. Wait, Santa's in this game?
Sana kumabablasin ako ng snow. Akasakot siya wala pa ba? Even surgery.
See, I wonder now if Santa's really in this universe. If that was a cruel joke. I probably have this hat already, but I'll get it. If I'm not mistaken, last year I got to go into VR and actually see Scoot in real fake life for the first time. That was pretty cool. Now I have a real fake Scoot next to me in the form of a crocheted plushie. Welcome to Nook's Cranny. If you want to buy some fucking hot food. Pilaf. I don't know. Amazing machine. God damn it. I have to buy this. Otherwise, how am I gonna, like, clone Scoot properly? Hi, Celia. There's something I've been meaning to tell you, Smokeweed. What was it? Oh well, it's gone. Good chat. Lived in places where it doesn't snow much, so Snowy Toy Day feels really special to me, Smokeweed. Today in real life New York, it's just kind of gray. It's not snowing. Have you met Jingle the reindeer yet? He's visiting the island today. He's right there! There's only one reason anyone would make the flight in this kind of weather. He must have brought gifts. Ho ho, how's your toy day going so far? I hope it's merry as can be. Unfortunately, I've got a small problem that's not very merry at all. I forgot the wrapping paper. Santa was so careful to choose gifts that would surprise and delight, so I can't just deliver them unwrapped. Something DIY. What do you say, kid? Can you help us out? Or can you help out? It would behoove the both of us. Okay, I'll make some wrapping paper for you. 3 of this special wrapping paper. Okay. Did Cookie just lap up that water? Oh, I forgot to do the gyroid thing. But I have so many gyroids already, it almost really doesn't matter. Oop, wrong button. It's weird because I had a thought today that maybe my controller was a low battery. Just had a briefest of moment thought. I watched Die Hard for the first time in full in years. Like, I haven't even... Red, blue, gold ornament. I don't even think I've seen all of Die Hard. Like, I'm pretty sure I've seen certain scenes, like, 5 times or more. Because it was just on... just 5, like 15 times. Because it was just on cable. But, watching it from start to finish as an adult... well, adultish... that movie is fucking phenomenal. So, the debate of, is it a Christmas movie? Yes. Sure. I don't think it's really a big debate. It's got Christmas music, there's sleigh bells, there's Christmas trees, it is during Christmas. It's not a Christmas movie in the most strict sense of Christmas movie, because it's, you know, people get killed. I don't know if anyone learns the true meaning of Christmas. But it is a phenomenal movie still. It's amazing to see Bruce Willis give a shit. So, true story, I've seen Die Hard with Sam Jackson, that one, in full several times. And that's not a bad movie. But I hadn't ever seen the original in full. Again, it's hard to remember because that movie came out when I was real little. But still great, holds up. It has enough Christmas elements that I would say it's the perfect holiday movie. But yet, it's pretty great as an action movie, and it can get a little bloody. And the pacing of the movie, the script, the action, every, like, scene, it's amazing to see a movie. I'm sorry to compare it to The Matrix, but The Matrix I have just seen, and it's on my mind. It's amazing to see a movie where you understand what's happening at all times. Granted, two very different types of movies. One is not trying to, like, philosophically, like, fuck your brain a little bit. But Die Hard, every scene has a purpose and leads intelligently to the next scene. The motivations are clear. The stakes are clear. The pacing is very good. The action is both legible and really exciting. And the villain, Alan Rickman, is, I mean, he really kind of just becomes, in that movie, one of the best actors of his type. So yeah, I love that movie. That's a great movie. I'm probably going to watch the second one at some point and see if it's any good. But I do remember With a Vengeance being pretty good. And then John McClane became a superhero, and I won't watch any of those movies. Because for Die Hard, the point was that he was just some, like, New York cop. He was good at what he did, but he also fucked up plenty of times, and he had to, you know, figure things out as he went along, and that's what's kind of fun about it, seeing him improvise. And not just be, like, superhero man. And that was kind of a problem with the Matrix sequels, is that Neo, like, becomes superhero man. Okay, that's not working. Neo was much more interesting with limitations that were, like, understandable limitations, natural limitations. And then you have the sequels. I don't think they fucking knew what to do with them, because now he's the one. So they just said, hey, let's nerf him to some degree, and then in other degrees he's a Marvel superhero. I think I need one more gold ornament. So, probably gonna watch The Muppets Christmas Carol tonight. Haven't seen that movie in full, like Die Hard, which is unforgivable, me being a Muppet fan. I really need to see that. And, in terms of Christmas movies, my favorites... I probably have talked about this, like, every year, but you know what? It's Christmas, whatever. It's the holiday. Let me bring the holiday cheer. And let me tell you that my favorite Christmas movie is Antichrist, starring Willem Dafoe's Donkey Dick. No, my favorite holiday movies are Jingle All the Way is a terrible movie that I love. It's actually kind of almost making a statement on consumerism at times. It is. I mean, it is. It's just the movie's so goofy, and Arnold is so Arnold. But not a great movie, but a fun movie. The original Home Alone, I actually really love, and I had that on VHS, and, you know, that was like a always-on type movie. And, also, I think the sequel's pretty good. There's some... I mean, it's the same movie, it's just in New York, but I like New York. So, it's not bad. Other Christmas movies I enjoy. I mean, the classics. It's a Wonderful Life. I remember watching that as a kid, and that actually kind of affected me. Haven't seen it in a long-ass time. Here's a little something for you. A set of Toy Day stockings. Would you like to help me deliver Toy Day presents? Magic bag filled with gifts. It's magical. You just have to visit each with magic bag in hand and deliver Toy Day gifts. It will wear off at 5 a.m. That's when I'm leaving too. Wow, that sack looks pretty loaded. Wait a minute, you're not. I have a gift for you. Gift for little old me. Why, how sweet of you. I know Jingle put you up to this, but I say the thought still counts. Speaking of gifts, I have one for you too, Vine. Oh. Don't tell anyone else I was playing Santa for you, Smokeweed. What's the big bag for? Are you playing Santa today, child? You know, it's funny, because when I think of Kit, I think of my avatar in VR chat that has a little meat that talks in Luigi's pocket. It's really Toy Day gift just for me. Thank you so much for making sure it got to me, child. Kit and I are not friends enough for me to get a gift. I love the little Joy to the World motif. To the world. Is that a sack of gifts? Oh, I get it. A Toy Day themed workout. What an awesome idea, Zipzoom. A gift from Santa? Hold on, you're doing Santa's heavy lifting? That's awesome, you're totally crushing it. If there's anyone here who could play for Team Santa, it'd totally be you. You know what? I want to thank you for helping me out with the big guy's big job, champ. Feels like we both won the Toy Day World Championships this year, doesn't it? Thanks again. Pro shooter downer of present in balloon. Illuminated present. Oh, that's interesting. Scoot's gift is a dollhouse. Scoot, thank you. Celia's like, here's a pop-up book for you to sit on. That's gross. Celia's like Aerith in Final Fantasy VII. There's just flowers everywhere. Alright, Nox. I had to knock on Nox's door. That bag looks pretty heavy. Can I help you make it a little lighter, Cluckling? Oh yeah, present from Santa? Well, that's swell. Thanks for bringing it by, Cluckling. That's splendid. To tell you the truth, it's even more swell that you're the one bringing it. Where Nox and I are not close friends. So. Also, some decent deals on the Switch. Risk of Rain 2 is like sub $10, even though I bought it for the Switch maybe a week ago at full price, which was like $25. So I regret that a little bit. Very, very nice. I finally double dipped for Into the Breach because it's only $7.50, and Into the Breach is a fantastic game from the people who made FTL. So to me, Into the Breach I'm gonna enjoy again. I don't know what other deals there are. I think Slay the Spire is a really good price right now too. Risk of Rain 2 plays pretty well on Switch, especially with the gyro. It's not ideal, and truthfully, I feel like you kind of have to play on easy mode. But it's still pretty good, and it runs better than I expected. So it's probably not a bad option. PC version is still the way to go, but for portable, I guess you could do a whole lot worse. Hey, I complain as much as the next bird about not having enough pockets in my designer jeans, but I never thought to carry around a giant bag to make up for it. What's in there anyway? There you go, Jack. Are we close enough, Jack? This is from Santa, delivered by you? So the Lord, how did you get that gig? Seriously, did I miss an audition or something? Don't let me buy your humbug, you're doing great. No, we're not. You can see which villagers I really spend a lot of time hanging out with on Toy Day. Drake. So what's in the bag? Is it a whole bunch of presents? Because that'd be the best. For who? For me? A gift from Santa? Woohoo, this is amazing. Happy Toy Day. Hang on. You're delivering for Santa now? That's the coolest job ever. Thank you so much, Quacko. Drake, I thought we were closer than that. Drake, I let you into my home. Kind of. Alright, that was a little weird when that happened, but... My new best friend, Cephalobot. Wait, this is Pom Pom. I have to remember that because the, fucking... What's it called? Oh god, I can't remember the name of it. It's the fence with the spikes. Spike fence. Are you okay carrying that giant bag around? Do you need some help? My bowling instructor said I'm the strongest one in the class, so I'm here for you, Rara. A gift from me? From you? Oh, it's from Santa. Jingle asked you to help with the deliveries, huh? That's Trey cute. Barbed wire. This is just my Animal Crossing village. This is Animal Crossing Christmas in a nutshell. You ready?
Let me just say this. Yum.
Not that. Definitely not that. Cephalobot, your home is incredible. Where are we going? That bag you're carrying around is suspiciously huge, Donk Donk. What's in it? Wow, this is from Santa? The real Santa, right? Wasn't just someone else in a red suit, right? Don't ask me why I'm asking. Reminder not to give Cephalobot any extra items because I don't want to ruin the look of his house. Some good JPEGs you got there. Cephalobot, you cook? For others, not yourself, right? There's the regeneration chamber. Fucking skull. Cephalobot confirmed best villager. Aside from Scoot. Well, wait a minute. Oh god, I'm picking favorites. I bet Santa's feeling as cool as a fair number of cucumbers with you as his helper, Donk Donk. I only got presents from Celia and Scoot. I haven't been the best neighbor. Egg friend. Hey, I don't know if you know this, but you're carrying a great big bag. Oh, this is neat. Wait, it's from Santa. Yay! So you're helping out Santa, huh? That is the coolest. Way to go, Baldy! Man, helping out Santa is a big deal. I want to give you something. Oh, thanks, Egbert. That's kind of you. You know, over in Japan, you'd be the main course. You've made the best toy day ever. You're amazing. Booty Claus. Oh, Booty Claus. Why do you do this baby game? Oh, Pinot. Please. Tell me, why do you play this pep game? Your dark deeds have been completed, Jingle. How the delivery's going? Going great? Let me see here. You've delivered more than half the gifts I brought. That's the spirit. You're doing great. Here's a little delivery for the deliverer. You're welcome. Who's left? Oh, right, the dog. Last I saw Cookie, she was drinking from the toilet. I know you're fond of me, lobster. I saw the new trailer from Robert Eggers, the Viking movie, The Northman. Guy who made The Lighthouse. Oh, Blue Bear gave me this recipe. That's nice. I think it looks cool. To be fair, The Lighthouse is really great subject matter for me, so you know, that's like the perfect me movie. But, this Viking movie looks pretty fucking cool. Very interested. Bjork as a witch? Willem Dafoe as Willem Weirdo? I don't know who he plays, I don't know what he's gonna do in the movie, but it looks like there's some interesting action. Some good revenge stuff. Vikings, more Viking stuff. Looks good to me. Need many gold ornament for that. Need many gold ornament for that. Cookies? Who told you could eat my cookies? I'm looking for cookie. That's the best part of the Jingle All the Way film. Is the way Arnold Schwarzenegger gets so defensive over his cookies. And then he starts losing power.
Oh no, the Turbo Man is becoming the slow man. Jamie, I need you to power me up. Jamie, please. Feed me the cookies. Open my hatch and put them inside. Jamie, please.
I still have to buy the amazing machine. I was looking for Cookie. Cookie's missing.
We are out cookies. Please, we are out.
Hope you're not watching this while eating dinner. Ah, fuck, I pressed the wrong button. I guess I deserve that for that horrible voice. It's like the stray dog of the town is missing. Like the dog escaped someone's home and now we're all looking for the dog. I played Project Zomboid for the first time with Jeff, Dave, and Mono, and we were just trying it out. And, you know, there's a multiplayer mode and a lot of new content, and so it seems like people are playing it again. So I got it, it was on sale, and I wanted to see if it was any good, because my friend Sal used to love that game. And it's a pain in the ass. It's definitely a pain in the ass of a video game. And I am overwhelmed by how many mechanics are in the game. And it's zombies, so you have to be into zombies a little bit. That said, there's something really cool about it. It's insanely detailed. It makes you clench, and the multiplayer functionality is really good. And basically, for those that don't know, it's a isometric, you know, 2D backgrounds, 3D character zombie game where you start in like a house and there's a big map and you have to just survive. And you find food in the fridges, and you find cloth to make bandages, you find kitchen knives, if you're lucky, a gun. The character creation is insanely detailed. And you go from house to house, scavenging, surviving, being very careful as much as you can not to attract a horde. And it looks like it could be a good time. I don't know how into it I'm gonna get, but I enjoyed my time with it. Not so much at first, but the more I played and started gradually understanding little bits of the mechanics, I was like, okay, this could make for a fun video / stream. And I think maybe we'll do that at some point. Also, 7 Days to Die got a huge update. And I might check that out soon too. But here's the thing, Minecraft... I'm just not as invested in Minecraft as I was. It's a cool update, and I'm glad I got to see it and do a bunch of parts of it. I might return to it one more time, but I've already kind of lost a lot of my Minecraft interest. and I haven't felt like building this time around, so I think, you know, I'm probably gonna do a little bit more of it, show off people's builds. And I just, again, I really wanted to get into it more. It just wasn't in the cards for me because I get a little bit bored with building in video games. Where the fuck is Cookie? And when I play 7 Days to Die, I'm probably not going to spend too much time building, like, giant, elaborate things. I think I'd spend most of the time just, you know, checking out all the new stuff, scavenging around, and fighting Zombo, but not, you know, maybe find a new strip club to live in. One day we'll find out that the zombie apocalypse in 7 Days to Die started in a strip club. In one of the private rooms, it was a combination of many juices, and all the juices combined into a deadly serum. And then one day, a hapless nitwit touched the juices and became the first zombie. So this is a bit of a contrast to yesterday's Animal Crossing. Is Cookie really just not in here? I guess this is what I get for ignoring Cookie, and then watching her drink water from the thing, and then not paying any attention. Just walking away. Holy Jesus, I almost don't want to go into the next room.
You want fun? Wario show you fun.
Doodle dip.
I know where the bastard sleeps. I brought him there. To Carfax Abbey.
Just going through all the effects.
Hello.
ダックスサチマグニフィサントクリーチャーズ Every week you see them swim and will cry For only duck can't really perceive reality Glorious ducks
From within your mind, no one else can find the life that you inspire.
From another place, not from outer space, but from some place even higher. Gremlins are. Gremlins are. Granny cream, or ice cream.
The hot butter.
Do it.
McClunky.
Coffee that.
Squeeze your hog.
Let me just say this. Yum.
That's good too, because that was my last sound effect on the soundboard. Okay, I have to ask, what are you doing carrying around that bag? Not enough room in your pockets? I mean, yeah, it's totes couture. Kinda looks like the one Santa has. Oh, wait. Seriously, for me, but this is from Santa, right? Arthur, I'm so happy right now, thank you. My name is Vine, not Arthur. Arthur. I shall name him Arthur. Toy day complete. How'd the deliveries go? Let's see here. You're all done. Each and every present is exactly where it should be. I can feel the Toy Day magic and joy radiating from every corner of the island. Guess you won't be needing that magic bag anymore. You helped me out a lot, you know. I think I've got one more little gift for you, kid. Your own Toy Day sleigh. You helped make Toy Day extra magical for everyone living on Whore Island, you know that? And hey, I've said it before, but it still rings true. That makes me a happy little reindeer. Well, now that our work is done, I think we deserve a little break. Maybe we'll run into each other again some far-off Toy Day in the future. Goodbye. Put Jingle down the sewer. Kit really likes that tree. I vote new Christmas tune, Rem Lazar. I think we just nominate it for the, like, next Christmas song. Well, hey, that fits. Could you imagine you give Scoot a shirt and he gives you an amazing machine? I'm just trying to see if I have anything else that is, machinery of any kind. Well, nothing overly futuristic. Scoot DNA being analyzed. Alright, I think that'll do it. I'm not even gonna go to the island today. But, I'll just do one more part of this. Or maybe... Maybe this is good enough. Maybe we'll just do one video. And, since this is Christmas themed, I can have this be released tomorrow, maybe. That existential shit is gonna get real weird for Christmas, though. Oh well. I'll think about it. Maybe we'll do one more part, maybe it'll just be these two, because these are both about 45 minutes or so. Almost. But, thank you for watching. I'm not sure if there will be more. You'll see by the video length whether or not there will be more, or if you're watching this live pre-recorded, in which case maybe you won't know. But here's what I will say. Crimble to all, and good night, and good holiday to each. And, it's always nice to do a little bit of Animal Crossing and just chill out, talk about some nonsense early in the morning, or in this case afternoon, and there will be more Animal Crossing. What I need to find out is there a part 69 on the horizon? Let's see. We're gonna find out what part we're up to. This would be 67. So yeah, maybe we can get a little bit more Animal Crossing to reach no specific number at all. Bye for now.